Hello everybody! Airgoo has reached out to me another time. Big thanks to them, they're my only fans, for my honest opinion of their product. Airgoo's latest product is the Airgoo Commander, a fan hub controller with temperature sensor and 2 RGB light strips included. Let's first go over what you get in the box. Of course, the fan controller and RGB hub, 2 20-inch RGB light strips with pre-applied industrial 3M double stick tape, big plus, temperature probe, SATA connector to power the hub, and a USB header to communicate with the included software? That is a new one for Airgoo to my knowledge. No more remote control. They now have software to control the fan speeds and adjust the lighting. Sounds awesome, right? It's serviceable, but not great. We'll get to that later. The RGB lights work as expected. Something I really like is that you can cut them down to fit, which is always welcome when trying to fit lights into your case. The 2 lights in this kit are daisy chained in a straight line, compared to a white split for each light to run. This may be a pro or con depending on how you're planning to run the lights in your system. One thing that I'm not too sure how I feel about is the proprietary connections for the lights. All other light kits that I've used have the 10mm wide 4-pin connectors, just like this. They're so popular you can pretty much find anything and everything you want on Amazon. They're even standard enough that I've even seen a 4-pin connector header built into a Ryzen motherboard. So I'm not sure how I feel about Airgoo making a proprietary connector that can't be used with the hundreds and hundreds of other light kits on Amazon or even the motherboards as I mentioned. The Airgoo Commander attaches to your case via magnets. Not a bad idea, but you may end up having to use double stick tape or zip ties if your case is non-magnetic or all aluminum. Fortunately, I was able to find some metal in my friend's case that was used for this video. Thanks, Zach. The hub can control up to 6 3-pin or 4-pin fans independently in manual mode. Now let's get to the software. As I mentioned before, this is the first time I've seen software from Airgoo. This is great news because it opens the door for Airgoo to support and update their products in the future, as well as fixing any bugs the product or software might have. Let's hope they do this, because the software does need some work. I am a little surprised how they're handling the delivery of the software. You don't go to their website and download the installer like basically every other PC company out there. Instead, you get an Amazon Drive cloud link where you can download the files. Quite odd in my opinion, but hopefully they can work out the growing pains of getting into the software market. The Amazon Drive cloud link does offer everything you would need. 2 videos showing you how to install the Airgoo Commander, as well as the functions of the software, a PDF on how to install the USB driver and a user manual, 2 zip files containing the USB driver and the all-link software to control the Airgoo Commander. Unfortunately, the Airgoo Commander is not plug and play. It does get detected by your Windows OS, but you have to manually update the driver by pointing it to a specific file that you downloaded from the Amazon Drive link. This isn't a deal breaker, and the instructions are very thorough and clear, but I would like to see Airgoo have better support. Get the basics like a check for updates button, so Airgoo can continue to update and support their software. But enough of that. Let's look at the software. What do you get? To be honest, it's pretty solid and should give you everything you need for the basics. You can either manually adjust the fan speeds to a static speed, or use the temperature control mode and let the hub change the fan speed on its own. In the temperature control mode, you have performance, balanced, or quiet modes to choose from. Pretty basic, but you get the gist of what they mean. For the light strips, you can choose millions of static colors by either setting your R, G, and B color values or simply clicking on the color gradient you want. Moving on to dynamic modes, I don't even know how they thought up so many different variants. You have a whopping 80 modes to choose from. Everything sounds great, and for the most part it is. However, the software definitely needs some work. In my short time, it completely crashed twice and had random lags and freezes when trying to click different light modes or even just scrolling the list of dynamic modes. I also noticed that some dynamic modes said they were one color but were actually another color. Other modes with the same color were accurate, so I'm guessing it was either named incorrectly or something's wrong with the software. See? There's another thing that could be fixed with an update. Hint, hint, Airgoo. The silver lining is that the software doesn't have to be constantly running. Once you've set it up, you can forget about the software and enjoy your light kit. All around, this is a pretty decent product. You get a 6-fan controller hub and 2 RGB light strips for about $26. Not too shabby. I would like to see Airgoo continue to work on their software side and start offering software from their website instead of Amazon Drive, as well as making it easy to update your software to fix issues like the ones I saw. I hope you enjoyed my video and it helped with your decision. See the description below for Amazon links to the tech. If you're still interested, please check out my other videos for more computer related content. Have a great day and see you next time.